Yo, how's it going, guys? It's Elite Shot here, aka Sean, bringing you guys some more epic class setups. And today, guys, we have an amazing class. I found about this class yesterday. I knew that kids were using it because I kept dying by it. And it is the Striker. It is the Striker with extended mags and range. And this thing is just a beast because mainly when you use a shotgun, it's obviously semi-automatic. Unlike the other pump action, you must put the range proficiency on it because it kind of lacks its range, and adding this range makes it reach even farther and kill those enemies at a greater distance, because that's definitely what you need in a shotgun, because they did downgrade them in this game from Modern Warfare 2, because in Modern Warfare 2 they were super overpowered. You guys know how powerful the Spaz and the Model 1888s were when they first came out, and actually Model 1887, my bad. But definitely throw on the range proficiency because it makes it super powerful and you can reach those enemies at longer distances. And for the attachments, excuse me. And for the attachments, make sure you throw on extended mags, because apparently with extended mags, well, it is for sure, when you throw on extended mags, it gives the gun a plus 50% more pellet increase, so it shoots 50% more pellets out of the gun, which technically kind of plus 50% damage increase, so it definitely helps out a lot. It's better than grip, but I first thought grip was better, but until I found out that this had a plus 50% pellet increase, which is, like I said, pretty much a plus 50 damage. So it makes it even more powerful, and this gun can just take down freaking, oh my, I'm going to show you guys a gameplay of it, because I got so many great gameplays with this Striker. It's ridiculous, and it is pretty overpowered, and it is kind of newbie to use, because I guess since it's overpowered, but it kind of matters how you use it and how well you work with the gun, because not everyone will be good with it. I mean, I'm super good with it, but I'm sure most of you guys are too. And I have the auto camo for it already, almost have gold, and I've been using this Striker for 1 day, and I already got to level 30. So that pretty much shows itself how good it is. You guys definitely gotta try the Striker out, and make sure to put on range as well as the extended mags. And I'm pretty sure to get range, you have to be level, is it 27? I'm pretty sure it's 27, and for extended mags, I believe it's also 27. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it does take a little bit to get to, and it kind of it's not that great when you first use it, because it doesn't have any attachments or any proficiencies. But when you start off, obviously, I guess put kick on it. Don't use focus, because when you use focus, there's no point, because when you're getting shot at, there's no way you'll be able to recover and kill the enemy. Most likely, when you're getting shot at, you'll just die. So there's no point having focus. And attachments. The silencer for this thing is pretty shitty. It reduces the range. It makes it even worse. The melee, I don't normally knife people. I'm on tactical control, so I drop shot. And the damage, it's only good for shotguns that are pump action, because you're not gonna really kill the enemies that close up with a Striker, even though it is a shotgun. It does reach pretty far. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys a gameplay of me using it and how far it actually reaches and how good it is. And be sure to put on extended mags. And for my secondary, like always, I put on the FMG9 at Kimbo's. There's another great secondary, which sometimes are good for longer distances. Say if you know you can't reach an enemy at that far range with a Striker, you can go ahead and switch to the FMG9s and burst fire with these things. And for my lethal, I put on C4, and like I said before, I never use C4s, but since I said I was going to try it out, I tried it out, and it's actually not that bad, especially when playing Domination, which I think it's mainly used for any, say any bomb or planning defusing sort of game type, because you could throw this C4 on a flag, try to make it hidden a little bit so the enemies don't destroy it. So try to throw on a flag while playing Domination, and once you hear the enemies are capping the flag, or once you see the flag is flashing, which means the enemies are capping it, go ahead and press the right bumper to detonate your C4, and you're sure to kill those enemies on that flag. So it's great to use in that sense if you want to kind of play defensive while not being at the flag. And I also throw on tactical insertion on my Shotty class, and it sounds kind of stupid, but it's really helpful, especially when you want to get in the enemy spawn and stay in the enemy spawn. You want to put it somewhere kind of hidden, but still in the enemy spawn, so you can keep respawning and causing havoc. Don't know what I'm saying, but freaking causing chaos in the enemy spawn and just pissing them off. This is a great class to piss people off, and I'm sure you guys will notice that. People will start calling you freaking a Striker noob, but whatever. And for my my first perk, I put on Extreme Conditioning Pro, because I'm rushing around the shotgun. I want to get in the enemy spawn faster. I want to run around quicker. So I put on this. And my second perk, I put on Hardline. I mentioned before, because when I use Specialist, I go ahead and get that first perk, that first Specialist perk from capping a flag or getting 1 kill, so it's great to have that, and you have 4 perks off the bat. And I put Steady Aim on because you'll be hip firing a lot with the striker. It's an amazing hip fire gun, especially, I mean, it is also very good with aiming down sights, but I think with Steady Aim, it might be able to reach the same length as you would be able to if you were aiming down the sight. So always keep that on, and since I'm using FMG9 Kimbos, it's great. And for my Specialist Strike Package perks, it's pretty much just like the last class, I'm pretty sure. Besides the fact of Scavenger, because the striker does run out of ammo a little quicker than the MP7 in my last class. So for this one, I put on Sleight of Hand first. Actually, no, my bad. I put on Assassin second, because by the time I get Scavenger, I'll have low ammo, and this will be just the perfect timing to get more ammo. So first I put on Sleight of Hand, then Assassin, and then Scavenger, just like my last MP7 class. So guys, you definitely gotta try out this this epic class setup, because it's a great class. It's probably my favorite class to use right now. I've been using it for the past day and a half or so, and it's an awesome class. Like I said, I almost have gold. You guys definitely gotta try it out before they patch it or do anything to the extended mags where it gives it a plus 50% damage increase. But I hope you guys enjoyed this epic class setup. If you'd like to see more or have any suggestions for what type of class, like the stealth class or a certain gun, what kind of class you'd like to see with it, please say so below, because I definitely wouldn't mind making it. But yeah guys, it's Elite Shot here, aka Sean. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm signing out. Peace.